Hey guys, thank you so much for being here. Today we're looking at Summer of '69 by Bryan Adams. There's a PDF, so please do download it. It's in the description, and I'm going to be showing you some really cool guitar parts. I really hope you enjoy the lesson. If you are enjoying the lesson, please do like and subscribe, and perhaps even let me know how you get on in the comments. So let's go. Now that main riff that we're going to look at here, right? Let me show you what we're going to be practicing with the tabs, and then we'll have a look at it together. Okay, now we're swapping from a D5 chord, which is open and then second fret, going to an open and second fret for the A5. So we're moving our index finger up. Now, for these two power chords, and they are power chords, you could use your index finger or your middle finger. That's why I've written them with that kind of different, multicolored dot on there. I think index finger works quite well for this. I'll explain why in a little while. But for now, what we can do is we can look at the palm muting. When we're doing our palm muting, our palm should go directly down the saddles of the guitar. So where the strings are sitting on, if you're playing on an acoustic, this might be a bone bridge or a plastic bridge. But if you're on an electric like me, you'll have individual saddles. And what you can do is you can lay your palm down going flat. And then when you strum that chord, that D5 chord, for example, you'll be able to hear it. Now, the reason why I'm saying go along the saddle is that if you are too far up the string, you'll actually just mute the string. And we're not totally muting it. It's called palm muted, so it's kind of we're getting half of the string sound. Listen to this. That's the sound you're looking for. Now, if you look at the tabs, what we have is we have the accent on the first and the two and. So we're going 1 and 2. So all of them are palm muted apart from those two beats. Listen. Okay, and then what we do is we swap to the A5. That's our first little palm muting idea. Okay, so now we've looked at that palm muting idea. Let me show you the verse and we'll see what's going on. Okay, here we go. I got my first real 6-string, bought it at the 5 and dime, played it till my fingers bled, was the summer of '16. So it's going to repeat. So we've got 2 bars of that D5, 2 bars of the A5, and then it goes back to the D5, still doing that palm muting technique, and then back to the A5. Okay, let me loop that and I'll show you a second guitar part which is also cool to learn. Here we go. So that's what we just learned. Ready? Okay, now if I loop it, what we're going to be playing is some suspended chords. So we're going to be playing D sus2 going to a D, and then it's going to A sus2 to an A. Okay, one more time. Ready? So D sus2 to D. Now A sus2 to A. Okay, it's a really nice one. Now let's have a look at that with the tab, and you'll be able to see that we're playing on the 1 and the 2 and. Here we go. 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, and I'm going down up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, brilliant. Now let's look at the chorus. Now you probably remember this as sounding something like this, right? Oh, when I look back now, that summer seemed to last forever. Yeah, it's a really nice chord pattern. We have a B minor in an A shape, an A, D, and then a G. Now, in this example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it in an E-shaped bar chord. It's just a nice one to practice. Now, the pattern that I've got for you and I've written down for you here is going to be playing 1 and 2 and on the and is a strum. Ready? Listen to this. It's really nice. So we're going down, up, down, strum. So that's 1 and 2 and. Okay? And we're going to do that for all of the chords. So let me play you this. Ready? Here we go. memories of my... After the chorus, there's this kind of interlude riff. Let me play it to you and I'll explain what's going on. Here we go. Okay, it's a really cool riff, and when you hear it in the song, it's actually played an octave higher, so you can move it up 12 frets if you want to, like this. Okay, so what's happening here? We're thinking about a D sus2 sound, and that's kind of like this 5-7-7-5-5 sound, right? Now, when we have this, that's a D, and then we're going to a sus4, so it's always that kind of D sus2, D, and then sus4. If you wanted to, you could play this down here. D sus2, D, and then D sus4. Okay? It's the same kind of thing, but I think this is a nice one to practice up here. And then after that, same thing again, but now it's A. So it starts on A sus2, A sus4, A. The second option for the interlude riff is to play it with our kind of open shape, so I'll show you how to play that now. When we get to the bridge, it sounds like this. Man, we were killing time, we were young and restless, maybe to unwind. I guess nothing can last forever, forever. Now what we're doing there, we're playing on the 1, the 2 and then the 4. So it's going 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just remember that we have that second ending, and we're going to be playing in 8th notes on that C5. Okay, remember those beats. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and repeat. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And how did you get on? Did you enjoy the lesson? I really hope you did. If you are enjoying the lessons, please do like and subscribe. Let me know how you get on in the comments. And remember that you can download the materials at my website, simplyguitar.com, and I'll put the link in the description. But for now, what we'll do is we'll see each other on the next video.